Hey everybody,
Hello there, folks.
welcome back to week 13 of the NFL season.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the prediction episode.
That's what we're talking about.
Happy Thanksgiving, folks.
Happy Thanksgiving, Pilgrims. All right. Firstly, we have the first Thanksgiving game. We have Detroit hosting the Chicago Bears.
Do we even need to predict this? Like, it's probably we already know who's gonna win this game.
So I think Detroit probably is gonna I don't know. Detroit feels like they're just gonna destroy the Chicago Bears. I don't know why. I feel like the Bears just are not gonna match up well against
No,
them,
this
dude.
game's gonna be. They're gonna play with their food again, dude. Chicago sucks.
Detroit's playing. They're playing such great football, dude. It's hard to pick against them
No,
right now.
Detroit's gonna go 10-1. They're 10-1, right? Or right now?
Yeah, 10-1.
So 11-1.
No, 10-1.
Oh, they're 10-1. Okay,
They're
they're winning again. They're winning this game by a lot. Okay, what's your prediction?
I think Detroit's gonna win. They're gonna eat the turkey legs. I think Detroit's gonna win easy 35-21 kind of victory.
Oh, I'm gonna be meaner. I'm gonna say like 49-7.
Yeah, I don't think Detroit will have no mercy. I think they'll run up the score on the Lions the Lions will run up the score on Chicago. All right. Next of the Thanksgiving games, we have the New York Giants traveling to the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas is getting -3.5 at home. Dallas sucks at home.
They're gonna lose.
If you're betting, don't bet on this game, guys.
God.
Don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't take that. Don't take Dallas. Don't do it.
I'm predicting a low-scoring snooze fest for this game.
You know what? I'm gonna have a fun prediction here.
Oh, you think Tommy DeVito and Malik Neighbors?
I think Tommy Cullins is gonna let it loose on a Thanksgiving night, or Thanksgiving day rather. So I think Tommy Cullins is gonna win. I don't know why, dude. I feel like they got embarrassed last week, and I think that they're gonna want to step up and play for Dayball. Actually, no, Dayball got fired, didn't he?
No, I think so too.
No,
No,
I don't know.
I think you got fake news, bro.
Well, maybe there's a lot of fake news out there for NFL. So, regardless, this is one of those games where it's like both teams are out of it, so it's like who really cares what's going on in this game? So this is more of a vibes pick, to be honest. And sometimes you just have to go for the vibes pick.
No, he's still the coach.
All right, I'm gonna take New York Giants 14-10.
Really, I'm gonna take the Giants. I'm gonna change my prediction. I'm gonna go like 28-3.
Giants gonna win 28-3.
Yeah,
Why are you taking the Giants? You're supposed to take Dallas.
because Dallas is at home, dude. They're gonna suck.
I think they're good fighter. And finally, to round out our Thanksgiving Day selections or Thanksgiving Day predictions.
Green Bay, Miami at Green Bay.
Miami, Green Bay. Green Bay's getting -3 at home.
I think it's gonna be a lot bigger than
I
that.
don't know why they're only getting -3 at home. This feels like such a trap game. Miami can't travel. Like it's just that's just
And it's
that,
cold,
that,
dude.
that is the truth of this team is that they just can't travel to cold environments, man. So give me Green Bay. I'm gonna say Green Bay is gonna win 28-20. I don't think it's gonna be a drubbing, but I think Miami's gonna play better, but I just don't think they're gonna be able to pull it out.
I'm gonna say
Actually, right on the dot with the over under total 48.
I'm gonna say Green Bay 31-14. I think Miami will score some late touchdowns that aren't gonna matter anymore.
Green Bay 31-14.
Yeah.
All right. We have now moving on to the Black Friday game, a new addition to this NFL. Well, actually, no, I think that was last year.
No, it was
it
last
was
year,
Miami
yeah.
Jets. Yeah, it was the first one.
Miami's like, we gotta make money too. So
No,
now
Amazon's like, we want a day of the year too.
So now we have 5 days of football, which is glorious.
Pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, the Friday game actually isn't a bad idea.
I mean, I wish there was a better matchup though.
Yeah, because Las Vegas is traveling to Kansas City, and Kansas City's getting -13 at home.
Well, didn't they play already?
Um,
They did. It came down to the wire, didn't it?
well, that was at. I think that had to have been at Las
Allegiant.
Vegas.
Yeah, it was at Allegiant Stadium.
But yeah, going to Kansas City is a lot different though. This is definitely probably gonna be a Taylor Swift game.
I'm gonna say they're probably gonna win by 10 points at least.
No, I think they're probably gonna win
Green
by.
Bay.
I think or Kansas City.
Kansas City. I don't know why. I
think Kansas City gonna win by 20. Yeah. Interesting stat. Fun fact stat. If you start tight end against the Vegas Raiders, you would have had the tight end one finish at 4 out of the 13 weeks of the year.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. They had Gesicki scored 2 touchdowns on 160 yards. Johnny Smith the next week had.
So they're bad at
162.
tight ends.
They don't know how to cover the tight end.
All right.
So, and obviously,
They don't
Travis
know-
Kelsey's the best tight end in the league. So,
Well, they don't know how to do a lot of things right now, Cameron.
yeah. Well, and also, I'd say
Noah
Noah.
Gray's pretty good,
I would
too.
say Noah Gray for Kansas City is really coming on strong.
He's doing pretty good.
So Xavier Worthy. This feels like a prime Xavier Worthy get right game where they're just like, all right, let's start testing out what we can do. I think this is going to be Kansas City's going to test and play with the food a little bit. They're going to test some different plays.
What's the score?
I think Kansas City's can probably win. I would say 23-10. Perfect, right on spread actually.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Chiefs. 24-21. I think they're just gonna play bad again.
All right, finally moving down the Sunday slate, we got the Los Angeles Chargers traveling to the Atlanta Falcons and getting one on the road.
The Chargers are gonna win this, dude.
What's the score?
I mean, the Chargers I think will play better this game because they're just looking at the ones they're chance they take the loss kind of seriously. So I think they're gonna want to play better. And Atlanta can't. Atlanta's defense is trash, dude. The Chargers may have a good offense, but their defense is the Atlanta defense is pretty trash. So, and again, we beat Atlanta. Those were the only teams we beat, I think, during the Staley years. So I'm gonna say Chargers. Los Angeles Chargers 28-10.
I love how you said during the Staley years, like Jim Harbaugh and
No, I'm saying we beat this thing during the Staley years, so we should beat them during the Harbaugh years.
okay, that doesn't mean anything. Both of these teams are entirely different teams, or two entirely different teams. Kirk Cousins is the starting quarterback for the Atlanta
A lot
team.
of the same players on the Chargers still.
Okay, but who was the quarterback for Atlanta? Desmond Ritter?
Yeah.
Ha! Yeah, exactly. Kirk Cousins ain't Desmond Ritter, bro. And that's exactly why I'm going to take the Atlanta Falcons. Because I need the Chargers to start losing games. So Atlanta, I think
you're probably predicting that.
Bijan Robinson. I mean, they just got killed by Derrick Henry, and facing up against Bijan Robinson the next week isn't exactly a great
Bijan ain't Derrick
trade
Henry,
off.
though.
So I'm going to say Bijan Robinson is going to go absolutely wild in this game, and I think Atlanta's going to win 27-14.
You're dreaming.
Not dreaming. I think Atlanta can definitely win this game. It's at home. Atlanta definitely has a chance to win this game. All right, next we got the Seattle Seahawks traveling to the New York Football Jets. The Jets are home dogs with the Seattle Seahawks getting to as road favorites. I don't know why everybody seems to think that the Jets are just out of it.
They are out of it, dude.
Well, actually, technically they're not. They technically are still alive. So
whatever, Cameron.
I mean, I know they're probably dead, but at the same time, though, the playoff picture is super murky, and Rodgers doesn't seem like the kind of guy that just lay down, roll over, and die. I think he's probably got a few. He's got probably a few spry games left in him.
What's the score?
I think the Jets are gonna pull off the upset. And I'm gonna take the Jets. It's gonna be a wacky score. I'm gonna say 24-12. It's gonna be a wacky score.
I'm taking Seattle all the way. The Jets have given up this season. They have no head coach. They're down in the interim. There was talk of them getting rid of Rodgers. This team is falling apart, Karen. Oh, look, it just adjusted. -1 now. +1.
That means it's moving into the Jets' favor, Taylor.
Yeah, that's keep dreaming. Seattle all the way. I'm gonna say Seattle 24-10.
I keep dreaming. What do you mean? That is the books moving.
Seattle 24-10. That's gonna be the correct score.
All right,
traveler. I know what's gonna happen in the future.
Yeah, sure. Next, we got the Indianapolis Colts traveling to the New England Patriots and getting it -2.5 on the road.
Give me the Patriots.
The Patriots just outright.
Yep,
What's the
I
score?
think the Drake May's a better quarterback right now, and their defense is better, and I think they're going to overwhelm Anthony Richardson.
What's the score?
I'm going to say something modest, like maybe like 27-17.
I am going to ride with the Indianapolis Colts. I think Anthony Richardson is a much better quarterback than people like to say he is, and I think that a hate for Anthony Richardson is a little much. It's a little much. Like, he's doing all he needs to do. He's still a really young quarterback. He's still trying to figure it out. So And I like Indianapolis' defense against Drake May. I think Drake May's going to make a lot of mistakes against Indianapolis' defense. So I'm going to take Indy. I'm going to say Indy's going to win 20-13.
Silly.
Not silly.
Yeah.
Definitely not silly. All right, next we got Arizona traveling to the Minnesota Vikings, and the Minnesota Vikings are getting -3.5 at home.
I'm going to take the Cardinals.
Why are you taking the Cardinals?
Kyler Murray.
Okay.
And I think
Score.
St. Darnold's going to flub up this game.
Okay, what's the score?
28-10.
All right, 2-game road streak for Arizona. I don't think that they're built to handle a 2-game road streak. So give me the Minnesota Vikings hosting them.
What does that even mean? You're not built to play this game on this street, in this road.
Have you ever traveled 2 straight road games for an NFL game? Have you ever done that?
Have you?
No, but I can imagine it's freaking terrible. So I'm going to take the home team that's been there for a week.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going to take the more well-rested team. So give me the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to say that they're going to get, this is going to be one of those like complete like wins for them. I think they're going to classify this as a complete win. So I'm going to say Minnesota's going to win 30-17.
We shall see.
I think Arizona's going to put up a good effort this week, but I don't know. 2 road games is going to play a factor, I think. Arizona's got to get the lead early. I think that's the only way they can win this game. All right, next we got the Houston Texans traveling to the Jacksonville Jaguars. 2 organizations heading the same direction, but one's kind of buoyed by a few early season wins.
I think Houston's going to have a bounce back game this week after losing to Tennessee. And I think Stroud's going to play better. But I think it's going to be a close one because it's still right. It's still a in-conference rivalry game.
Is Trevor Lawrence back?
Oh, that's going to be big. That's going to be big. I don't think he is he? I thought he was like, wasn't he like this season? No injuries. Oh, wait. Did it go up?
Oh,
No.
looks like Lawrence is
Looks
back.
like he's
in.
back. Yeah.
No more Corporal Jones.
Well, their season. Well, Jacksonville's season's already over. They're 2-9. They're not going anywhere.
Doesn't matter.
Yes, it does matter. Yeah, I'm gonna say Texans all the way. Jacksonville's got nothing to play for. I'm gonna say like 30-27 though, Houston.
Okay, so they have nothing to play for, but they're going to score 27 points.
Oh, it's still a rivalry game.
It doesn't make any sense. So they have nothing to play for, but they're going to score 27 points. That makes no sense.
Because of defense for the Houston Texans.
I'm glad you don't. I'm glad you don't gamble. By the way, I'm really glad you don't gamble.
Okay.
You make some. You're Mr. You're.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Say that again. How many scores have I gotten correct?
1.
You said it was 2.
Yeah, your record is. We're gonna do okay. So, folks, we're gonna tally up all the wins and losses at the very end of the season because we didn't really want to. I'm not gonna lie, we didn't really want to do it during season because I kind of wanted to figure out who actually was better at it every week, and then we'll have a little chart and we'll go through and we'll go explain our picks. We have them all on this little sheet of paper, by the way. So we'll post a little sheet of paper so we confirm that this is exactly what we picked, and also we have video evidence too. So. That's why I'm handling it this year. But I think I'm absolutely smoking you in picks. By the way, you suck. You actually are terrible at picks.
We will see when the
Last
time comes, I
2
guess.
weeks ago you were like 2-14. It was awesome.
We will see when the time comes, I guess.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take Jacksonville, and I think Jacksonville's gonna win 27-24. I feel like Jacksonville, like I said, people say they have nothing to play for, but trying to take a division rival out of the playoffs with a win. Trevor Lawrence doesn't want to get sullied. Doug Pearson's probably coach. This is probably it for him. If he doesn't win this game, he's probably gonna get fired. So there you go. So the whole team, the Jacksonville as a team has a lot to play for this game. So that's why I took Jacksonville. All right. Next, you got Tennessee traveling to the Washington Commanders. Commanders are favored by 6.
Commanders are going to bounce back after that loss.
I don't know, man. I feel like Tennessee could pull this game out, dude. I'm starting to see this. I'm starting to see the board a little bit differently because we're gonna start getting late in the season. Everybody's tired. Washington, I think, had their bye. Washington bye week earlier. They haven't even had it yet. I think they had their bye week recently, so I think they're still trying to shake off a little bit of rust. I still like Jaden Daniels, but
They're 7-5, Karen. What are you talking about?
that doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. It's who shows up on the day, man. That's why I'm like, oh, Jacksonville season's over. It's like, why? None of the players in the locker room think that. Um, okay, so this is an interesting matchup because I feel like if Tennessee can run the ball against Washington and keep Washington off the field, I definitely think they can win this game.
It's not gonna happen. But anyway,
I don't know how Washington's defense is kind of suspect, and I feel like Calvin Ridley's not going to really have much resistance against anybody that they have.
this game is gonna come down to who has a better quarterback, and Jaden Daniels is the better quarterback.
No, I think this game's going to come down to who holds the ball longer. This is going to be a possession game.
It's gonna be Washington over Tennessee.
I don't
For
know,
real.
man.
100% for real.
The rushing I don't know. Tennessee's rushing defense is really good.
Okay.
So and they play very physical
All right.
defense.
Well, what's the score?
I think Washington's still gonna win, but I think Tennessee's definitely gonna cover. So I'll take Washington. It's gonna be a low scoring game.
Oh, I switched. Oh, you switched. Okay.
I didn't say that I was gonna take Washington. I just said that wasn't. I just didn't think that Tennessee was gonna take many. I think Tennessee's gonna be stiff competition for them though. I'm gonna take Washington 13-10. Absolute barn burner of a game.
I'm gonna take Washington 17-7.
Yeah, they.
I think it'll be a low scoring game.
Tennessee doesn't have the juice to try and to beat teams like Washington, so I think that's why Washington ultimately wins the game. But Tennessee's going to make it really tough. So I can totally see Tennessee winning this game too because like they play a very physical brand that Washington doesn't really have the beef to do that with. So all right, next we got Pittsburgh traveling to the Cincinnati Bengals, and Cincinnati's favored by 3. That is an interesting favor. I would not have taken Cincinnati to be favored in this game.
Oh, it's adjusted.
Yeah, just adjusted -3.5 now.
I'm taking Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm taking Pittsburgh all the way. So
I feel
don't know.
so bad for Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Pittsburgh is gonna destroy him.
Pittsburgh's
That defense is gonna
their
maul him.
defensive line is gonna kill Burrow.
I think Burrow and Jamar will make it close in the end, but I think it's gonna be another heartbreaking loss.
Yeah, again, it's the bugaboo for the Cincinnati offensive line. Their offensive line's terrible.
And I think it's gonna be like
Well, it's not terrible. It's just Pittsburgh's strength is pass rush.
I'm
So.
gonna say something like 34-31. Pittsburgh.
Well, yeah, and Russ is just playing super well too. So
He is, and I think this is gonna be a field goal, like by a field goal kind of game. I don't know how you feel.
yeah, I do feel the same way. Actually, my score's gonna be 24-21 Pittsburgh. So I take the +2.5 because I don't know. It's just Pittsburgh isn't the type of team that gets blown out, and they're definitely not the type of team that gives up big plays.
Yeah,
And that's the one thing that
but I feel like
Cincinnati thrives off of.
Jamar and Joe Burrow could get a couple big plays off them though.
No,
I think they're that good.
not against Pittsburgh, I don't think. All right, next we got the Los Angeles Rams traveling to the New Orleans Saints.
I get the
Getting
Rams.
2.5 on the road.
I was probably gonna win this one. If I'm being honest.
I like New Orleans.
You're taking New Orleans?
I'm taking New Orleans.
Is Derek Carr back? Derek Carr's not back yet.
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take New Orleans. I think New Orleans is gonna surprise everybody and drop a 21 burger on the 20 score for the Los Angeles Rams.
You don't fire head coach. Sorry, you don't fire head coach and expect to make the playoffs, dude.
What?
You don't fire head coach and expect to make the playoffs. That's what the New Orleans Saints did.
Well, I'm not saying they're gonna make the playoffs. I'm not saying
Yes.
this team's gonna make the playoffs.
I think the Rams are going to play a lot better against this New Orleans team, and I think the Rams are still technically in this. The Saints are not. So I'm taking the Rams.
Who cares? Give them a
To
chance.
do 30-13.
All right, next we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to the Carolina Panthers. I don't think we need to really discuss this.
Yeah,
match.
it's
We
Tampa.
were both definitely gonna take Tampa Bay. here.
Tampa Bay. I mean,
I think Tampa's gonna win 28-10.
I think Baker's going to score a lot of points.
Yeah. Wait, what's the score?
35-10.
It's gonna be a nice one. Like I said, I think Carolina has a lot of heart. I just don't think that they just don't have the juice.
They don't have the weapons yet.
They've been over a lot, so I think that they have a lot of overachievers on their offense. It's just
Well, like you can see something start to sprout, but it's not fully formed flower yet. Does that make sense?
you can tell that they're
That was a
definitely
really weird way to put that.
that's like a Nick Sirianniism, dude.
Yeah.
You hate Sirianni, but that's definitely something he would say, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, Tampa's winning.
Carolina definitely needs more. They just need more.
They got
need
the
more.
head coach, I think.
They need more.
They just need more.
They need more. All right, next we got the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to the Baltimore Ravens, and Baltimore as host is getting 3 at home.
I'm gonna say something shocking again. I'm taking Philly.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because of personal reasons that you need the Baltimore Ravens to start losing so that way the
Well,
Chargers get
yeah,
a better
that
seed?
too. But also, Derrick Henry's gonna meet his match against this D line.
Oh, really? He's going to meet his match, not the
Yeah.
offensive line for the Baltimore Ravens.
No, they will.
All right. What's the score?
I'd say 27-24.
All right, I'm not with you on this. I think Baltimore's going to absolutely kill them. I think this is going to be a shocking loss for the Philadelphia Eagles. So I'm going to say Baltimore's going to win 31-20. And here's why. I think that the Philadelphia D-line is becoming increasingly vaunted because they have great talent on the D-line. But Baltimore also has incredible talent on the offensive line. Philadelphia's going to need a hard rush defense to run on, but I think Lamar's going to have plenty of options to get open. Why is it getting flex to Sunday Night Football or Monday Night Football? I will not really understand that. I don't know why it's being played at 4:25 Eastern. It's a weird time to start a game like this, but whatever. Yeah, I think Baltimore's just a better team right now, and they're playing better. And I think that there's teams that can beat Philadelphia, and Baltimore is definitely one of those teams. So. All right, next we got the San Francisco 49ers traveling to the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo is 7-point home favorites.
Buffalo's gonna win this game.
Buffalo's gonna cream them.
You're supposed to get a foot of snow this game. Niners, I don't think are good in the cold. San Francisco's struggling right now, and Buffalo is ascending, and I think Buffalo is just got more to play for, and San Francisco they just look like they're a mess right now. So I gotta take Buffalo. I think it's gonna be a commanding win. This is let's say 38-17.
It's not about data or stats with you. It's always just vibes. I've noticed you never make decisions based off of what the statistical standards are. You always just base it off of vibes.
I'm the vibes guy of the show.
All right, so you said Buffalo. What's the score? I love your.
I just said 38-17.
I like Buffalo to win this game mostly just as home favorites, but I think San Francisco's going to make it uncomfortable. I'll give you Buffalo. I think Buffalo's going to win 28-14. I think late in the game they're going to start pulling away. I think it's going to not be comfortable for about three quarters, and then fourth quarter they're just going to pull away. And lastly, finally, we have the Cleveland Browns traveling to my Denver Broncos. Denver's favored by -5.5. Oh my! It's so nice to know that Denver's favored.
Give me Cleveland.
We're instantly favored.
I'm taking Cleveland.
All right, you fool. That's an easy loss. Why Cleveland?
Why Cleveland? Because they got the better running back, and your run game sucks. And your run defense is trash.
You think a fucking old ass running back that I love? No offense to Nick Chubb, I love.
And Jerome Ford.
Yeah, no, you're stupid.
And they got famous Jameis.
What's the score?
Oh, score. I'm gonna say.
If you're picking against me because I picked against the Chargers most weeks, that's funny.
I think it's gonna be a very vaunted kicking game. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 33 to 10.
So Cleveland's gonna kick 11 times in this game.
Yeah.
Cleveland's gonna get 11 possessions.
Yeah.
Do you know how statistically unlikely that is?
Well, when you got a quarterback like Bo Nix, he's gonna throw some picks this game because Myles Garrett's gonna be all over him.
It would be statistically unlikely if it was
Myles
33
Garrett
kicks.
Myles Garrett, Nick Chubb, Jerome Ford are gonna feast this game. Jerry Jeudy revenge game. Jerry Judy's having a revenge.
All right, I'm taking the Denver Broncos. I'm gonna take them 31-6. I'll give them two field goal drives. Denver defense is too good. Jameis Winston's gonna turn over the ball a lot. It's gonna be a party. Denver's gonna love it. This is gonna be the full announcement of hey, the Denver Broncos. You know what, man? We don't look best at small teams because guess what? We were that small team once. You know, it wasn't so long ago that Denver wasn't being taken seriously, and now all of a sudden we're getting favored in games that are on home. That's great. It's great to watch.
All I hear is talk.
It's great to
all
watch.
I hear is you talk.
The fact that I didn't take them for the playoffs.
All I hear is you talking. I don't know what.
That's gonna be one of my biggest regrets of this channel. I will. Denver's making the playoffs, guys. Denver Broncos fans.
Oh, that's cute.
It's over.
Anyway.
We ended it before the Jets. We ended the streak before the Jets. That's all that matters.
Anyways,
Riveting stuff.
Chargers.
Matchup of the week, I'm going to say probably is going to be Philadelphia and Baltimore. I don't know why that game didn't get flexed to Monday Night Football or
Because
Sunday
they
Night
already
Football.
made commitments, and again, San Francisco and Buffalo's not really a bad matchup.
Yeah, probably the most interesting one. I'd have to say. I don't know. I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Tennessee and Washington, to be honest, or in Pittsburgh and Cincinnati. I really don't know what's going to happen with those games. Like you could go either way for those two, and then Chargers in Atlanta. I think Atlanta's going to do a lot of points.
Yeah,
Take three
keep driven.
big points game.
Yeah, keep driven.
All right,
Anyway,
all right, everybody. We'll see you after the holidays and happy Thanksgiving.
happy Thanksgiving.
And don't die on like Black Friday if you go Black Friday shopping.
What the hell?
What?
Anyways, have a good.
Yeah,
Have a good holiday.
happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.